Alright, does anyone wish to do a recap of the previous session?
Sure. After taking the deal, we regrouped in the trap room. We then proceeded to trap, spring traps, face tank
Walk in a
traps,
trap.
sometimes discover traps, sometimes after a trap is discovered, walk into them. Our way through the room. We also discovered a secret room.
Well, didn't we spend ages looking for traps and then find out that Uldren has like a blessing which just lets us walk through the room, finding
Yes, but
everything?
that was much later. First of all, we got to the end of the room, found a bunch of traps there, found a secret passage. We explored the secret passage. There were crossbow traps, acid coming from the roof. Made our way most of the way through that passage, discovering traps, disabling them, etc. We also then tried to get through the actual door that was at the end of the room that we'd also discovered, but we were sure there were going to be traps all around it. Sure enough, they were, but we decided to like try and set up, sort of a rope that we could, cross over the big pit trap full of acid so we could pick the lock to get into like through the door because maybe there would be something through there. Anyway, that resulted in, us bringing more traps. So then we just decided to do the tunnel. And then Aldrain was like, actually, I can see all the traps and stuff, which allowed us to discover another secret passage that had like 2 coffins in it. But we were just like, no, we don't want to open these coffins or like explore these rooms because they probably have loot in them or something. I don't know. So we just left that room.
I'm detecting some bitterness here.
As just a room. Yes, I'm bitter. Anyway, then because we could, see all the traps and stuff, we got passed into an area that allowed us to use magic again. We sort of magicked up a bit, and then we went through. We were in like a room that had lots of doors coming off it. We went through one that we were hoping didn't go into the golem room, and sure enough, it didn't. It actually went into the other, like the exit from the trap room, the actual door that we had tried to get open and stuff, but we couldn't, or we just failed and set off traps instead. And inside there was a.
This is Minerva's
throne.
attempted suicide room.
Yes, this is the suicide room. There was a throne. There was a sort of altar. It sort of had a similar setup to the room in Lacrima Keep, with like the bowl and the dagger. And again, it had like sort of a cryptic message there about like putting people in coffins and trading blood for something. I can't remember what
Would
it
you like
was.
me to
Does
read out what
anybody?
it says?
Yes, please.
Or...
Life for blood,
Oh, yep.
no more no less. From vessel to skull entombed, where fallen convene in timbered prison, awaken once more, 10 hands to draw, lest eternal bonded with wool and stone to remain until the final dawn.
Yep. That was when Jaquan used his blessing, because that was also in language no one could understand, and it was so Jaquan can now speak Dead Elvish.
Dead Elvish, dude.
Hey,
Dead Elvish. And then we discovered a trap on the throne because there were like traps around that we could discover, and it was like poisoned. So Minerva was like, "I want to collect that poison," and she did collect that poison, and that's all that really happened there. Was that she collected some poison, but doesn't get to use it because it was wasted. Yep, that's what happened. It was tragic. Sean saved her life.
Yeah, how did I do that? Delay poisons?
Cast prayer and also
cast.
You also chanted, and that increased the saving throws, and then people sacked some cards to make sure that she made her saves and didn't die.
Just making sure you remember this when you stand in front of all those heavy things being swung at me.
Minerva doesn't do that.
Yeah, so now we're deciding whether we go into the room that has the golem, go back and check out the secret room, go down the stairs. Oh, we also then went to the room that was to like the north, I guess, if we're just saying that up is north. And there we found like a staircase going down. So we believe we are past that area. Yeah. But yeah.
Just to clarify, you can hear me all right now?
Yes, we can.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, good.
Loud and clear.
It's not cutting in or out or anything?
Nope. There wasn't a pause button on your mic, was it? Mute button on your mic?
No, I tried that. I'm not stupid.
Can these be picked up? This bowl and dagger?
Are you going to go back in there and attempt to pick them up?
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk around. We disabled that trap, didn't we?
Is prayer still in effect?
No.
Sean hasn't moved, so he could keep chanting.
we had a rest, I think, at the end of the
No,
last
you
thing.
haven't had a rest.
We haven't.
Oh, we
Not
haven't
had
yet.
rest.
Cool.
Not since I cast prayer and that, because I don't have him on my spell list.
Yep. So if
I
you wish to
will-
go into that room, Minerva,
Yes.
it is what appears to be a sacrificial bowl and knife. The
Yeah.
bowl appears to be kind of a bit darkened. It seems to be made of some very heavy, thick wood, whilst the blade of the knife is dull and pitted and rusted. But yeah, you can pick them up if you so choose. The tablet which was written seemed to be engraved on black stone with a silvered lettering. And that was what Jaquan read.
That seems maybe a bit hefty. Is this altar? Is this like solid, or is there
Yes.
space underneath it? Or
It is solid.
would secret passages like be detected automatically by
Uldrain still.
Uldrain?
If Aldrain has line of sight to it, yes. If
She did look at it earlier, so
She looked at
I'm
that.
assuming.
Yep.
Yeah.
She looked all.
Okay.
She had a glance in there. She didn't go into that room. I don't recall. So she would have only seen a little.
Oh,
bit.
okay. I'll ask Uldrain to come in and have a look at this thing and just make sure that there's no like hidden things around it.
What am I looking at now that I'm in here? There.
This, if you could just walk around it, come stand here and have a look at it, just so that we're getting a view of all sides of it, just to make sure. And I'm picking up this bowl and dagger,
Sure.
just in case we need them, because they could be the vessel, I guess.
So looking at the altar, Aldrain, you notice no secrets upon it.
Okay, cool.
I inform Shira. And then head back.
Cool. Okay. The stairs await. That's all there was in that room to the north. There is still the secret door next to Shiro, which has not been opened. The stairs appear to be they're black because they're just descending, so not because of anything fancy or crazy. Yeah, but they do seem to be a spiral staircase with a fairly tight turn, fairly narrow, steepish steps.
So no
Okay.
one looks behind the secret door, probably because might lead to the golem.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we're pretty sure one of them leads to the golem, so let's
We're
not
pretty
open that one.
That's the only one we haven't opened, yeah. So
Yeah.
we think that's going to lead to the golem. Yeah, and nobody wants to go back and check out those two coffins, do they?
Not
And
particularly.
nobody wants these suits of armor.
We haven't been able to determine if they're magical.
No, we don't have detect magic. They also have glaives.
That reminds me, I've got to go and Kaylee had not been choosing her spells. So since she is not here, I'll quickly go and I will select spells for her to know. Alright, so
As long as they're appropriate for what comes next.
or I can get one of you guys to do it. So
Can she learn detect magic for us?
she probably will. Let me just find out how many spells she is entitled to cast today. As a bard of, what level is she again? 5. Alright, 5th level bard gets 2 first level druid spells and 1 second level druid spell. So the first level, she gets 2 of these. You can choose read magic, invisibility from animals, shillelagh, detect magic, detect snares and pits, outdoors only, locate creature, entangled, fairy fire, speak with animals. I'm assuming you guys probably want her to choose detect magic twice, or detect magic and read magic.
I
Let me see what
think detect magic at the moment, probably.
Yeah, because I think. What did Dorian prepare? Dorian prepared read magic.
Okay.
Nice.
Her second level spell that she can choose is either produce flame or find plant.
What about produce flame? Produce plant or find flame?
Well, you know, you produce a plant, set it on fire. You've done both, I guess.
Fair.
She'll probably take produce flame, I would assume.
Sounds legit.
All right, cool. So yeah, she has detect magic.
Now, do we want to rest here or do we want to go down first?
Well, it makes more sense to rest here because we know it's safe.
Yeah.
But hey,
That's true.
Like, we have cleared this floor in abbreviated commas. Obviously, we haven't got the thing, but from what you said of it, it doesn't look like it's going to come batching through the door anytime soon.
So it's been probably about 2 hours since you woke up. Maybe longer.
It's been like 2 hours.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Dorian hasn't
You sure you
actually
don't
used
want to
these
check
spells.
out these sarcophagi? I don't know.
Sure, why not?
We've got more HP now. That's all.
Mm.
And we're not as worried about losing them now. Because we can cast spells.
Sure.
Has everybody used like their have we used like all the continual potions of heal and stuff like that?
My one has been used, yes.
Your one's been used? Okay.
I think all drains was as well after.
I'm
I'd
pretty
left.
sure.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure we shoved everything we had down Minerva's throat.
I still have a cure left on Shiro.
Also,
But I was holding that. So
it's been about half
didn't-
an hour since Uldrain used the major blessing, so she got about 30 minutes of it remaining.
Yep.
it might be worth going down those stairs and looking for traps down there.
That's true.
You make an excellent point. All drain is in favour of that.
Rather
Yeah,
than
let's-
wasting our time up here, let's smash these as far as we can.
Yeah, that's a good call actually. Let's do
Alrighty.
that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kuklain's gonna put on one of these suits armor though. Wow.
Kuklain's going to put on one as a suit's armor. He finds that they are a bit big and loose-fitting upon him, and even though therefore, because he's only slight, even though they
He's tiny.
even though they don't seem to be made for a full-grown human, they're made for a fuller-grown human than Kuklain.
Are there straps and stuff that can be tightened up? Like, is it still? Can he actually get it on, or is it just like no?
He can get it on, but it's loose because even though there are straps, there are still breastplates and greaves, etc., which are just you can't.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he has to grow.
He is a kid wearing daddy's suit. I know, for sure. For
So
sure.
yes, he can. Isn't he wearing? Oh, he's not wearing heavy armor, is he? Because you.
He's not. I took it away because it uses up all his encumbrance.
Yeah. So this
So
is.
he's gonna have to ditch a bunch of stuff by doing this. He's throwing his warhammer down. He's like, oh, warhammer.
Yeah. So
Oh
these
wait,
are
that's your encumbrance.
these are half plate.
Yeah.
So still pretty chunky.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Somebody's carrying those, so that's why I could do it. Yeah.
You want to change his name?
So half plate falls into heavy armor.
Yeah, Inc. 3.
Yep.
That's his
Purple
entire
Lake?
encumbrance.
If you guys are you make your decision. If you want to, you can put it on. Determine how you are going down these stairs. If you are going down them, what precautions you are taking, in what order you are going to be in. Just place yourself, I guess. Oops, I need to put myself back. Oh no, can you guys? Oh, that was a bit of lag. Right, so in that, whoever's going down first, put yourselves up in that, I guess, and then it is single file going down the stairs.
All right.
I don't remember.
We should probably go there then, so we can go all the way straight down.
I don't remember if I gave
Yeah, you
Nevin
can-
hit points after we rested. Oh well.
Yeah,
does
go across
Latrine
it.
want to go close behind me because she can detect the traps at the
go
moment?
across one, because Oz was
Oh,
right.
yep.
That way you can go straight down.
Where do you want me to move to?
Party order behind me, behind Hypatia.
Did we want to leave anyone watching our backs?
By the way, those torches that were lit have all run out. So anyone who had a torch that was
Did
lit,
Okay.
did our
I have-
magic items start
yes, they did.
working?
So
Okay.
people need to tell me who's got them out, and I will re-enable them. I re-enabled them for some people.
Sean has his out.
Lenza would have hers out.
have no visual to Kruber.
Okay, so bright light for
You're all down here, I think, somewhere.
Sean. Lenza said you got hers. out.
Hey, thank you.
Lenza's up here.
Right, so,
Zhang would have his perpetual light out as well.
Alright. Yeah, I'll bring my continual light out.
So lenses is active. Zhang, where is Zhang? There he is. So Zhang is still fatigued at the moment.
Mhm.
Alright, so Zhang's light source is up.
Is anyone still down here? No, we've cleared it out entirely. Cool.
Did Hypatia have hers out?
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah. Yeah, did we want to leave anyone at the top of the stairs in case anything comes behind us or we need to retreat? Like, what's the goal? Obviously, we don't want to bleed off all our strength going down, but also at the same time, if we're going down here single file, it's not great
Senate will offer to stay at the top of the stairs.
Sure.
That seems legit.
Cool.
Yeah, Minerva might stick at the back with her. She's feeling woozy still.
Alright, so put yourselves into order. You want to go down.
Keep Shu up the front because he can heal people.
Move Vash across one if you're going in second.
Please. Manners maketh the man.
Mm-hmm. Single file. We've got one thing straight down the middle here, so like this.
Oh, I see. Back.
One single line.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, but Den's put both his characters on top of the same square.
I then moved them.
No, you're not in the line though. You see what we're making?
Yeah.
Yep, there you go.
So where do you want Uldrain to, who can spot the traps, to go?
Oh,
yeah.
right.
Probably
I'll move back.
third, I think.
So there.
Yeah.
You can put it over the put it over the stairs. We're just getting in order so Growl can take this and put it on the next one.
Well,
So pretend the stairs aren't there for the purposes of this.
Rubes was going to be there to back up against whatever we encounter.
Cool.
Right, I'll leave Shiro at the back then. That makes sense. All right.
Put Sean in the middle.
Lenza might actually go somewhat close up to the front, just because if we need to disable any traps, having someone
She can
there
disable
might be
traps.
good. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But as we've learned, 2 is better than 1.
Fact.
Cool. Alrighty then. I guess we all move up then.
Okay.
Alright, so on board.
Dol probably should be in somewhere in the middle. I don't know what.
He does what he does.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dol's just kind of meandering around. He'll stay where he is. He's happy there. Because he's carried one now.
Dol's lucky that Sheriff forgot he existed, because he might have got sacrificed to the bolt to see what happened.
Cool.
Alright, so so the stairs actually descend a fair way. Okay, so it takes a good amount of travel. The stairs are a little bit awkward to navigate, especially when you're armed and armored. If you have weapons out, again, it's pretty awkward because you almost need to use your hands to grip the railing as you descend these stairs. They're so tightly wound, and they're so steep. Eventually, though, you do manage to make the bottom. You estimate perhaps 60, 70 feet at a minimum, maybe more. And the 2 who are at the front will come out into that room. The rest of you are still banked up behind. The floor here is like up above. It seems to be made of a white marble. And there is what appears to be a large double door there, and what could be an old well sunk into the floor.
Well, I'm gonna move out the way so people can come down. Well, I mean, is Hypatia gonna move?
I would if I could figure out where the hell have I gone.
Oh, I'll just put Eldraine underneath Vash.
Well,
Are we on the same physical map or a different
Oh, there
one?
we go. Yeah, we're on the same, just over in the silver in the more in the middle. Right.
Excellent. Moving to where I can see. Can I see any traps?
You cannot.
Then I will move to here
Alright, so I will.
to clear up some room.
Yep, I'll stay here. I will not go in that thing in the middle. I will not get a step there. I'm gonna stay there.
I tell people as they come down I haven't spotted any traps, so they're free to move around.
Anyone who is now adjacent to that well realizes that it is shallow, appears to be empty. Maybe it's about 10 feet deep in the ground, or the base below, which you can see quite clearly from where you are with your light sources especially. It seems to be dry, seems to be fairly flat.
You ruined my joke.
Or did he make it better?
No, it was going to be on a scale from 1 to Hollywood. How shallow is it?
I can put everyone over there now. It's fine. I didn't really need you to have a marching order for that, but you know, just in case I ever do need to have one, I can't.
It's as shallow as a brand new casting couch.
Ruba says, "Hey, Keradwal."
How about I just put some people over here to at least give everybody a bit of visibility. So everyone should have visibility of the room now, even though not all the characters are in there.
Yep.
Are they doors here?
Yep.
Yes.
Can I say, "Hey, Keradwal, you know, if you were really Caradwin, you'd go and open those doors. That is what I think Caradwin, we'd all agree, would actually do here."
For sure.
Seems reasonable.
Dole smiles at you.
And says
And
that
walks-
is bullshit now.
He walks over to the door and grabs
What?
hold of it.
Backing
And
away.
it doesn't open. Then he turns around and goes, "Eh."
I'm going to say classic Caradwin. And then ask one of our real rogues to have a go.
Hey, pick locks. Or open locks, I should say.
Go for it.
Yep, I'll move over here.
Is Aldrin's blessing in effect still?
Yes.
Which means...
I didn't see any traps.
Yeah, or yeah, okay, yeah, sorry, yeah. Boom, boom.
Oh, nice.
Who learnt Dead Elvish, by the way? Was it Uldrain or Krubes?
Kruber, I thought that's the person you wanted to, but if you wish to change it, feel free.
Only due to meta reasoning, so we'll have it with Kruber.
So
He's going to retire to Shulshanek and teach people how to speak it.
Okay, so
Peace out.
Lenza, you have had a bit of a fiddle at the door, and you believe with a click that you have unlocked it.
Excellent.
I assume Shiro's standing under the shallow basin fountain.
Someone else can open it.
Dole will step back up.
Joel's going in.
Yep.
Love it. Mm.
And he will open the door, and then he'll go, voila, and cast his hands up. I'm Caradwin now.
You almost certainly are. And then there's and then say to Hypatia, I hope he doesn't do the next thing I think Caradwin might have done, as I'm looking forward into the room.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Uldrain's gonna walk up here.
Mhm.
Can I see any traps?
Let's see if you can. Nope.
And Uldrain steps here. Can she see any traps?
Nope.
And
Sneaky room.
any traps?
The mosaic that you can see on the floor is quite large. Seems to be raised slightly up off the ground. So like when I say slightly off the ground, I mean it's like not set. It's not set flush. It's raised perhaps an inch, half an inch up off the ground, and looks to be made up of all these sharp little bits of shell or broken stone, etc. Can you see any traps? Nope.
I assume we can't make out what the pattern is either from where we're standing.
Probably not. Probably, maybe, depends. It's not that hard to make out, really, even with a funny, obscure angle. I don't mind.
Okay.
I don't mind if you can make it out. There are different shades in there. Yep.
Cool. I'll then say, Hypatia, if you could carry a torch for me, that would be wonderful. Please step forward.
Sure. I've got to continue. I've got this thing. I judge it by continual light. Will that do?
Yep. Indeed. I assume I still can't see any traps.
You can.
Oh.
Yep. Okay. I'm going to talk behind and tell the party, don't go through on the right-hand side of the room. I can't. I've seen some traps over that way, and start heading towards where they are, but also making room for the rest of the party to come in. I'm also going to suggest no one stands in the center mosaic yet.
Okay. The roof here seems to be a little bit uneven, and it's maybe about 10 to 15 feet above your head. It feels a lot more claustrophobic than the floor that was above.
Okay.
Does this thing look waterproof? This little pit?
That's the well.
It's got the shallow water in it.
10 feet deep. There's no water in it.
Oh, sorry, it is 10 feet deep, but no water.
Does it have any staining on the walls?
Okay, if you are having a look, you can have a bit of a look around. And yes, there's no staining, but you notice the rim and the lip and a little bit around the edge seems to be this almost salt-like white grey crust that rims it and seems to stick to the edges a little bit. And you seem to see it on the bottom as well now that you know what you're looking for.
It's not pink, it's white, you said.
Grey white, yep.
Grey white. Does anybody know what
You
this could
taste
be?
it?
I just ask everybody if... It's not like saltpeter or anything like that. Do we have anybody who would know what saltpeter's like? Man.
Don't think
Aren't
so.
you a gnome?
Doesn't mean he has that skill.
Yeah, I mean, I bet you knows. Yep, that it probably knows that the powder and you grind it, and that's about it.
Would our knowledge monk possibly know?
Just lick it. How get our
Well, licking
half
won't
orc to lick it?
is necessarily. I guess.
You'll regret that. Mark my words.
Okay, what are you guys doing?
But waiting for everyone else to come into the room.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, we could go dancing on that skull in the middle of the room. What could go wrong with that?
I mean,
Can
it
you...
may be related to what was written on that tablet we read before. I read before.
From vessel to skull entombed. Well,
Yeah.
that's a skull entombed.
Yep, so...
Is it?
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, I'm not saying yes.
Wasn't
I was
it-
just going to say, it seems to be made of these pink and there are some purple, deep purple looking shells and bits of rock, etc. that seem to be making it up.
okay. So how we need to solve this then is we need to put water back in the fountain and then get some smoke to go on it.
Well, we've got an unlimited source of water upstairs. We have to ferry it down, though.
That's my appreciation of classic rock rail.
No, okay.
It was good.
I saw what you did there. Heard what you did there, even.
You say deep purple, you got to expect it.
Where were those traps again, Alderaan?
They seem to be. I haven't gone over to look exactly, but in
Over in
those entryways. How are you marking the traps? When you've been marking, don't step here.
They were putting coins.
We
With
dropped
coins.
coins. Cheap copper
Give
coin.
me a couple of coins. Aldrain walks over and tosses a coin on whichever square it was I saw down here.
So you were stopping there and trying to toss a coin?
Yep.
And hope it lands in that area. Alright, make a d20 roll for me.
Or on my Witcher, whatever. Whatever works.
Right, yeah, you get a coin there for sure. That is a good die roll.
Which square was it that I saw the trap in down there? There. So I point out where the trap is, and it was just one square that appeared to be trapped there.
Yes.
Torchbearer, come with me. And then up here.
Yep. You gotta do the same.
Yep.
Make another d20 roll. That's good enough.
So it's that square. Pay
So
for it.
I gave you 2 coppers. So it's my money I'm throwing away.
I mean, you can get it. I'm just marking where it is. Do I see anything down towards Dole now?
No.
Cool. Am I able to tell what kind of traps they are, or just that there is a trap?
There is a trap.
In that. Cool.
Oh, the only doors, this one and this one that people have seen?
Can't even see one down here.
Yeah, I can just see one there. I assume I can't see a trap on it from where I'm standing.
From where you're standing, you cannot.
Come with me, light source. I mean, Hypatia. Step there for me.
You can't see a trap on it?
Cool. I'll say I cannot see a trap on the southern or northern doors.
Okay.
It is possibly a door up that way. I haven't gone further to look.
Can anybody read the symbols that are on here?
They seem to just be patterns.
Oh, they're just patterns. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The pattern weaves as the pattern wills.
Very deep.
Okay, when you've moved to there, Eldraine, because I've been targeting your character this whole time. You can see a secret door here.
Ooh.
It's the first time you got low enough to see it.
Right. I will say, I'll call out. Who's been pushing for it, Minerva or Shiro?
Minerva.
Hey Min, I've found a door over here. Secret door. But you probably want to disarm a trap to get past it.
Yeah.
Hey Lensa.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to come and have a go at disarming a trap?
Do we know what we know it's a trap?
I know there is a trap in that square.
That one. Just that one?
Yep, where the blue mark is. That's where I tossed the coin.
Okay,
We'll
cool.
try to disarm it.
Sure.
But we might as well.
So these squares are fine. I can approach it without.
What I have seen is there is a trap in that square.
Cool. Okay. I will approach and try to disarm it then.
Make a detect. You have to find the trap at the moment.
Yeah,
You're
obviously.
being told there's one there, but because you're being told there is one there, I will give you. This trap is actually difficult to spot. It is. It has a penalty to detect, but I will give you a bonus to detect it, so it cancels itself out.
Yep. So straight roll.
Yep. All right, you do. You find if I go to the GM map layer, there appears to be not that color, but carved into the surface of the marble is a very fine-looking rune. You can disarm magical traps; they are just very difficult to do so.
Yeah, I think I'm not going to bother. But can I determine that it's only that square?
That would be the square at the very least, which would trigger it.
Yep, cool.
The secret door is
2
squares east of you. Yep.
But I should be able to walk here and here without triggering that.
If Aldrain's vision is correct, yes.
Yep, cool. But it may trigger if we open the door or something. How much more difficult is it to disarm magical traps?
You will have a penalty of two penalties.
Okay, cool. So
2 degrees of penalties.
So each penalty gives like a -10.
10.
Yeah.
He gets prompted for how many penalties are required.
in the thing, yeah. And of course, it's always risky to set it off if you try to screw around with it. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave it. I don't have enough health to tank it, so if anybody wants to try the secret door, they can. Or do you want me to do that?
If you're going to do it, then sure, I'll use his last heal on you first. just to make
I mean,
sure.
anybody else can do it. Like, Zhang is pretty healthy at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
make a good point. Jing has cat-like reflexes.
You can have a go at disabling the trap if you want to, but I'm not confident.
You are our best chance.
Give it a go.
We could just leave the trap alone.
I hope this is not necessary, Zheng, but when I said cat-like reflexes, given some of your performance, this is sort of what I thought of.
Okay, so
Nice.
These two.
Zheng now has yellow eyes headcanon.
Yeah, I can easily point out to Zheng where it is and what it is.
Mhm.
So hopefully you should only try to disable it, but with a penalty of 2, you said.
he has to detect it first, though.
Yep.
Are you going to do the trap, or are you going to do the door?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'd recommend the door.
Where's the door again?
2 squares east of you.
You will have to attempt to detect it. You're being told it's there, so I'll give you a bonus. If you move over to inspect the wall, roll a d4 for me, please.
While that's happening, Aldrin, could you just walk around the room and make sure you've looked at every wall?
Right along the walls.
Did you move over, Canto?
Yep. I'm here now.
Alright, so
It's the one ahead of you, is where it is.
I mean, I can dispel magic on that trap if you want.
You
I
can
think-
try.
are you
If we
moving
can avoid
again?
turning it off.
Are you moving again, Canto? Because you're told it was the next one along.
Yep. I will move over one more time.
You find a
Okay,
door.
Another D4.
With the instruction that it is there, you do in fact find it. There is what appears to be built into the side of this dark stone wall the very faint outline of a door frame. You find there is a catch with which you believe you would open it, but as you are moving over the door, looking and inspecting it with quite a degree of detail, you believe, that there is a locking mechanism on this secret door.
Mhm.
There is
So I shouldn't.
you can try and pick it if you want. There is a small lock.
While that's going on, can I get a light source to come over to me? To Uldrain. I don't think I've seen any traps.
Jaquan has one. You could move Jaquan with you.
Oh,
You could
Jaquan
always just
has
ask.
one?
You could always ask
Yeah.
me to make his light source visible.
please make his light source visible.
That's what I was asking before. Who wanted to make it? So remember,
Oh.
everyone has, or most of you guys
Um,
have the
Yeah, the necklaces.
continual lights. Yep.
Yep.
There you go. So Zhang, you failed to unlock the door.
Mhm.
Does Uldrain see anything in the
She does
lower
not.
western? Cool. Lenta, are you willing to have a go trying to unlock the door?
Yep, sure. If you want to move back out.
Yep.
Also, like, stay away.
Yeah.
Just out of range completely while I do this. So I'm going to move over to the secret door.
Mhm.
Do I just roll to... Is it just find and remove traps again? Or
Nope.
open
locks.
lock?
I'm assuming now that it has physically been found that you'll be okay to find it as well.
Yep.
You won't need to roll, so go for it.
Submit. Boom.
Okay, you believe that it has unlocked with a sound.
Who are we happy to have tank the potential?
Yeah, I'll just hit Lenza. We'll back up now.
Anyone want to volunteer?
Sure.
I'll do it. Sure, I can do it.
Once it's opened, Uldrain's happy to go and peer through,
Cool.
obviously.
Are you opening it then? Sure.
Yeah, sure. We'll try to duck to the side as he sort of pushes the door open. Ooh. Oh,
Whack.
timbered prison, you say?
Indeed. Uldrain's gonna
13 boxes, though.
Can we swap squares, please?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You can occupy the same square if you wish. It's a 5 by 5 foot square.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have Kroob stand on top of me.
Okay.
Slash piggyback. With Uldrain looking in there, can she see anything of interest?
Yes, a room full of crates, but you do not see any traps.
I will say I can't see any traps that are in there at the moment. Who would like to explore in there further?
I mean, your Kruber's right there.
You want Kruber to do it?
I can help if you want.
Nah, one at a time's probably better. Kruber opens the crate on his right.
Okay. You start prying at the crate. It is sealed. You're going to need some kind of object to start breaking it open. There is no mechanism to do so. But are you intending to do that?
Hypatia, do you have a pry bar?
Not really, no.
You can break it open with a dagger. They're not hard to do.
What?
You just put it in a seam and slam
Work it.
Proobs will do that.
Alright, cool. I just want to know if you were being destructive in the process.
He's not Donkey Kong smashing.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, you are prizing it.
Yeah, I'm breaking the seal. Yep. I'm releasing whatever is contained within.
The Well of Souls.
I mean, I was hoping for some fine malt scotch, but...
Well of Souls, it is. No, so the
Kruger says there's nothing in there.
The crate is full, it appears, of skulls.
Oh.
They are completely devoid of any tissue or skin or hair, and they are of varying sizes and shapes, all humanoid, but yes, they are. It is packed full of them.
Brew comes back out again, avoiding the rat, and relays what was in the first box that he opened. And while he's saying a lot of this, is looking at Henry. In timbered prison, awaken once more. I mean, this sounds very much like our favourite, totally not a necromancer cleric. Might be able to get his turn on.
Question is how much blood?
Yeah.
It says 1.5 nodes.
This seems to be where the fallen convene.
Indeed. There do very much appear to be skulls entombed in a timbered prison.
Now, does it sound like we need, 10, cuts on hands for the blood?
Where are you getting 10 from?
10 hands to draw.
Yep, sorry, the next one.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
Or how deep did you say this well was?
About 10 feet.
Well, hands.
Do we need 10 feet of blood?
Yep. Every
hands of blood.
Worth of blood.
Seems like a lot of blood. That seems like a bit. Although, that's a fuckload of skulls if all 13 boxes are full of skulls.
And
Should
that's
probably
where
check
we
the rest.
discovered Aaron's third character, who was a bard who, for no particular reason, had walked the entire the children of an entire village. Yeah. I mean, we could always have my 9 least favorite characters / their palms and see if that gets them eternally bonded with Wall and Stone. And if that was the case, then yeah, we needed 10. Ellen, what do you think?
Well, we haven't checked out the 2 rooms yet. I think we should
she's
probably
like,
do that.
I don't know what you're talking about. And
We're
starts
getting very close to that.
and
that
she starts looking at
skull.
this skull on the ground.
I was going to say that's only 75% what I feel that Ellen would say.
See, I'm
I
pretty
think it'd be
certain that if Ellen was going to investigate anything, this is what she would be investigating.
my only complaint was you didn't finish with "look at my cool hat, how cool a hat." Everything else I thoroughly agreed with. There just wasn't a reference to her crown.
Are there symbols on the corners of this skull?
They're patterns.
And they're all different.
Mm-hmm. They don't seem
Do
to
you want
be
to see what's in the
anywhere.
room?
You sure it's not just a dance floor?
No, we are not sure. Are you ever sure it's not a dance floor? Girl's like, crap, I knew I should have kept the line about dance like no one is watching in the prophecy.
What are you doing? Your blessing has now run out.
Oh,
I can't
we could
see
go
no
through
more.
The rooms first. Oh well.
Which rooms?
These.
Oh, the doors ones. Yeah,
That's
we took a long time.
It's gone. Yep. It took a while to descend the stairs, and you've been, faffing around a little bit and trying to work it out. But yes, it's now
Who? Moi?
finished. Finito.
Hmm.
I had a decent issue. Can I have the blessing reinstated again? Because
Can someone roll a d6 for me, please? Doesn't matter.
Yep.
First one will be the... Okay, cool. All right, thank you. I was just determining how inquisitive Ellen was going to be. Ellen will get down on her haunches and begin to inspect the mosaic. What are the rest of you doing?
encouraging
Jen will
Ellen
start
to
taking
not
notes as well.
poke anything.
So, was there any risk with going up to this square, as long as I don't go in this square?
Other people
No.
have done it.
And there is a door down there that we haven't gone to.
Mm. Has anyone gone in this room?
Yes.
Sorry, I dozed off a bit there.
Yeah, Kruber found a prized up a crate, found it full of skulls.
That was my
Mm.
joke. I'm
Check
sure.
out the
And
algorithm.
we stopped opening the crate for some weird reason.
Come on, what? That's not like us at all. We've got to open them all.
Loot in there. Full skulls.
Only the first one has skulls. The rest are full of Pikachus.
Is there a reason we're not opening the doors?
I
Because
think
we haven't
were
discussed
distracted.
anything
We
further.
were distracted with the
Secret door.
yeah, for the
Skulls.
secret door.
Well, maybe someone can check the door for traps.
It's already been checked.
Yeah, we have.
Oh,
checked.
that's right.
been
Sorry,
looked
yes, I forgot about that.
Up until this door, we have.
Sure, we'll check if this door's unlocked.
Okay, it is locked.
Cool.
I'll come unlock it.
Cool.
Maybe. I will attempt to unlock it. No negatives, bonuses.
Nope, it's black roll.
Rubus steps to the other side, so he's not in the lightning bolt line.
Click.
Apparently, lens is just really good tonight. That's a good start.
Yep, it is unlocked,
Cool.
you believe.
I will move away from it. Now that that's done, and I guess I'll go unlock this other door because the other door was down here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Should we unlock both of them at the same time, or like one by one?
Let's just do it one by one.
One at
Let's
a
open
time.
this door
Yep.
and find out what's through it.
Sure.
Shara's just going to, push it open, standing to the side. Yeah. Okay, well, I guess we're going to have to check this the
A small
old-fashioned
room
way.
or corridor beyond.
Or
I mean,
Shara can cast Detect Traps.
gonna say
Find
Sean
trap.
can cast it too, so we've got 2. You going first?
No. Let's go unlock the other door. This doesn't seem to be dangerous, but let's unlock the other door first, because Find Traps doesn't last forever. So let's have both doors open, and then we'll do Find Traps and go through. So if you want to open the other door.
2 turns, it's 20 minutes, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, 20 minutes, but it takes like 10 minutes to open a door, doesn't it? Something ridiculous. I can't remember. Anyway, can you open the door for us, Lenza?
No, it doesn't take that long. Right,
Thanks.
so where's Lenza?
Yeah.
And what door are you opening?
The one in the south, I assume.
Yeah, this one. This door.
Unlock it or open it?
Unlock it. I want to open it.
There
Sure.
appears to be no lock on it.
Mhm.
Oh, okay, cool. Well then, if you move, I'll open it. Alright, sure, we'll open that door.
Okay, let me just grab this dynamic lighting and flick it asunder.
Grab a lightning bolt.
What
and-
is that?
Okay. There's lots of things in this room.
Yeah.
That appears to be a black, slightly shimmering stain underneath a raised platform upon which sits a dropped and guillotine. And there is a
Oh.
basket which is tilted to the side.
Now we know where all the skulls are from. Cool.
Do we need to put hands in it?
There is a body, or not body, bones amidst some chains on the wall, some chains with nothing, a couple barrels, a bench that appears to be festooned with torture implements, and something to the south you can't quite make out from where you stand.
Alright, at that stage, we will cast Find Traps. Bing! Or Sherry will cast Find Traps. Bing.
Okay.
And then as long as he doesn't see any, he's going to step into the room.
Cool.
Oh.
It is a rack.
Uh-huh. Torture room. Cool. I'm not going that close to this thing. That looks weird.
Okay,
The oil.
as you enter it, any who
Mhm.
enter this room, you feel a general sense of uneasiness settle upon you. It seems to like prickle at your skin, goosebump it, raise your hairs slightly. Something feels off within here.
Isn't it a torture room?
Yes.
Yeah. What's on here? Just a bunch of tools.
Yep.
Murder tools. And what are these barrels?
Yep.
Or are they just buckets?
They are barrels. The bench contains things like the vice, knives, tongs, hooks, gouges.
Opening one of the barrels, is there anything inside it?
Okay, you get to there, and yeah. So which one are you open? The one closer to you, or the one further away?
Yeah, the closest. Just the close barrel.
Okay, as you open it, you notice that there seems to be underneath it this kind of sticky, slightly acrid residue, and
Yeah.
you open the barrel and it's empty. It looks like the insides are coated with a similar kind of residue. The barrel smells quite pungent.
Okay. Is this puddle still here?
Yes.
Okay. It doesn't look like there's the same sort of residue at the bottom of this barrel.
No, not really. What's everyone else doing? Whilst these three have entered into the room, everyone else is just standing around waiting.
Kruber's having a cheeky swig.
Mm-hmm.
Suppose Dorian's gonna have a wander over to the mosaic and look but not touch.
With Lucas's consent, Uldrain's going to be chatting to Zheng and scholarly discussing the mosaic.
Okay, so Dorian can roll a d6 for me, please.
Oh, he can.
Cool. Yep. It looks to be an interesting mosaic. The light in the room seems to catch these shells and bits of stone that do seem to be polished quite well, and light reflects off it and kind of glitters every now and then. They do appear to be set with a fairly sharp edge, and it looks like if you were to fall over upon it or try to walk across it in anything but heavy-soled boots, you would suffer some kind of either injury or it would rip your shoes or your flesh or your skin apart if you were to, try and roll around on it. They seem to have almost been set, as you are having a good look, into the marble itself. However, you can't see any glue, any kind of resin, any kind of substance like cement or pitch or anything like that they have been placed into.
Magically setting. Lovely.
Senate has come down the stairs. She was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sure he's going to move across to the other side. You guys can explore that room. I'm just going to go see if there are traps over here.
Okay. Well, I don't like this room anyway.
Canto, I was suggesting Uldrain and Zheng chat
Close the door again.
and try and scholarly work out anything they can about
You closed the door, did you,
mosaic.
Vash?
Well, is anyone else gonna go into that torture room?
Oh, couldn't you have checked what was in the barrel? That's fine.
Hell no.
Oh, fine. I'll check what's in the barrel.
Minerva will cover you. From the doorway.
Just watch the doorway.
Yeah.
I'm ready to close it if anything comes out.
Stop.
Alright.
Make a d6 roll. Make a surprise roll for me, please.
This is why I'm covering you.
Yep. Is that D6? Oh, that would be my patient, but
Classic Al.
So there is a surprise macro, but that's fine. That will also work. A 1 will surprise you. You are surprised.
Yep.
Vash and Minerva can also roll for surprise.
Let me find that macro.
It's on. It should be on the bar.
Yep.
Helmet 1, yes sir.
Vash is surprised. Minerva is surprised. That's not good.
Oh, oops. I added +1. Whatever.
As
It
from
looks kind of goofy.
the bones, was that sorry, Vash?
Oh, just the picture of the skelly boy looks kind of goofy.
Really?
What?
Well, you'll be the first one it eats then.
Oh no, I didn't say it out loud. Don't defend him.
A ghostly apparition appears. Slowly, well, not slowly, seemingly slowly, because it almost seems to slow down time and this cutscene occurs as it starts to coalesce into what appears to be a slightly substantial yet horrific looking skeleton that is wearing what may have once been priestly robes. It has really scraggly hair, and you can hear a kind of almost choking, chattering kind of sound. As you are surprised, unfortunately, let me take that out of the way, it turns to stare in your direction, Hypatia, and the eye sockets suddenly spark with life. You can make a saving throw versus spells, please.
Well, let's see how this goes. Any modifiers?
Nope. You made it.
Whew.
It also, because that was a free kind of action, reaches out for you. And it misses.
That's good.
Alright, we have a combat. Let me put that up. Let me put up the initiative tracker. And you guys can roll for your initiative.
Have you let out
If it was, quick close the door.
a scream at all or anything else?
Definitely a some sort
I
of.
think the gasps a surprise count.
Were they super loud? We're all spread out.
You are spread out. But I will let you, actually, everyone who's not there will miss this round. You can next round still roll your initiative.
Alright.
Tell me when everybody has rolled.
Robin has an initiative?
Yeah,
Okay.
he should be going as an NPC, but that's alright.
Oh, okay.
That's alright.
He just has an initiative button, so I pressed it.
Yeah, it's okay.
Ellen hasn't rolled.
I put that on for them. That's alright. You know what, I'll just leave them with their... I think they've got... I don't think they have NPC initiative. I think I've given them PC initiative. I have... Alright, I will probably give them NPC initiative anyway, so that's fine. I'll take them out. Robin... Let me add this. Descending. Alright. So, Minerva is up first.
Cool. Minerva casts a spell.
What spell are you casting?
Magic missile!
Cool. Lenza will miss this turn. Vash.
I'm gonna shout, ghost in the torture room. And I'm just gonna... Where can I move?
Wow. Things I didn't intend to shout today in the dungeon.
Yes, I'm just gonna move.
Ooh.
But that's it.
Cool.
Do you think we're going to all die at this point, Vex?
Yes?
Okay, then we're
gonna die
playing
in
a
this
game
tower,
of
for sure.
Scrudo.
Alright, so I've just deleted Robin and Sennett's initiatives, so they will be NPCs. After Vash, it will be Hypatia.
Alright. Yeah! And take a swing at it.
Cool. Well, that is a chunky hit, if ever there was one. All right.
The count is wearing armor.
Your blow. Surely I didn't give it that much nastiness, but I think I did.
Be mean.
Now, there's two of them, but they're half the size.
Oh.
Okay. yours. What kind of sword is it that you're swinging? +1 arming sword. Cool. Lovely to know. Your weapon appears to, pass through it.
Ah, cocks.
That's
Doing
bad.
any
'Cause
damage
that's like
to
the
it?
best weapon we have.
Doing any damage to it?
No. Sure, it's missing this turn. Eldraine is missing this turn.
I might take a second attack just to see
Yeah,
if it,
go for it.
because you know.
That also passes through it. It would have hit it. You believe it's a hit, but it just seems to.
Okay, can't hit this thing. This is bad.
Eldraine misses. Shura misses.
Get
Nevin
Sean.
misses. Sean misses. Zhang misses. Jaquan misses. Dorian. Ellen. Enemy magic. Allied NPCs. Enemies. Okay. Let me go back and check its thingamy-bob. I didn't do that many rounds. Cool. Alright, it is going to try and swipe at you again, Hypatia.
Oof.
Arm class of 2, it misses. Alright, PC magic. Your magic missile?
Yes. D6 +1. Where is it?
Okay, before you roll the damage, can you roll percentile dice for me, please?
Yes. 61.
This is from its stat.
Either 60 or 62.
That's from its stats. 60% spell resistance, you got it by 1. Right, roll your damage.
Nice.
Noise.
Has 60% spell resistance? This is not good,
Dang.
guys. This is very bad.
I wouldn't have told you how much it had, except you beat it by
5 damage.
1. Alright. Cool. Allies magic, end of round. Minerva, you are up first. After your magic missile strikes it, and it seems to be rocked. At the very least, it seems to take awareness of the fact that the blow came from your direction, and the magic missile did not pass through it.
Does
Yeah.
Minerva get any sense that she overcame spell resistance? As a generic sort of thing for Labyrinth Lord.
No, not really, because but I'll say yes in this situation. It's not a direct. The magic isn't going from you directly into it. The magic is released and then shoots across. If you know what I mean. If it's a consider a charm or type spell where you are actively pouring the magic upon a creature trying to control something like that, you may realize then you're trying to overcome spell resistance. But as this is a bolt that's just being flung across the room, then not really. But in this situation, because I told you it had it.
But typically speaking, Minerva, if she cast another spell and it failed, would be like, oh, what happened that time?
Should we just stay here and parry? Yeah, let's hope that it can't float over and attack me in the same round.
Alright. Lenza.
Minerva does get out of there. There she goes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Get
So
out of there.
from
Get out of
what I'm
there.
hearing, entering the room is probably a bad idea, and having trouble hitting it. So Linda's is going to get a arrow notch, and is going to back up a little bit. I'm not ready to shoot anything that comes out of the door.
Okay. Vash.
Can I attack and then move?
Mm-hmm.
You just move off, that's all.
That's. I've forgotten how much I can move. Like, check my notes. Jesus.
Probably 15 foot.
15. Yeah. Yeah, that's not much, is it?
Or you can just leg it.
Hightail it out of here.
Beat feet.
I picture. Do you think you can make it out. I can.
Come on, Vash, give it a kiss. Give it a kiss.
He's got nice hair, nice robes, but I
Okay.
don't know if my attacks will be successful. But I will give it a try. I will try and just kiss him with the axe.
Alright,
Well,
just
buddy.
remember you means you're gonna 15 foot.
That's fine. I guess I can recover the retreat.
A telling blow, a mighty, mighty swing that passes through it.
Oh, yeah, that's why I'm moving. Get out of here!
Hypatia.
I mean, that's a lot of redness of cheeks.
Yeah. Nah.
He's got no cheeks. He's got
I'm
bones.
going to. What's with the? Is it the withdraw action?
So, if you wish to remove yourself from combat, it is. Hang on a second. I've got to remember there's been a bit for this as well. Where are we? Disarming, that's not it. Retreating from melee. I've got to update that rule. It is a movement in position.
Okay, so basically 15 foot. Alright. 5, 10, 15. I shout again. Sean, I think we need some help here. And Dorian, what the hell? Might be some help too.
If people stopped standing in front of me.
Sure. I'm seeing you in 2 different spots on 2 different computers at the moment, Hypatia. I'm seeing you.
That's
I'm seeing you behind Vash in this square on one computer, and standing on the middle of the table on the other one.
I can see a health bar there. Just poking through the wall.
Nice.
Len's
that's
gone, haven't you?
So where are you standing, or where did you want to stand?
I want to be standing here, because that's as far as I can get.
Yeah. For some reason, you were in the table, on the table.
Oh, he looks fine on my screen. I picture it looks like.
We need more copper coins, that's why.
I've just moved him.
Yeah.
Dance for those coppers. Shiro! Shiro says, oh, there's no traps. Oh, jeez.
Okay, stop there, Shiro. Did you walk
Oh.
through up here?
Sorry?
You walked up here?
Yeah, I was here.
Okay, stop. Alright, can you roll a d4 for me, please?
Sure.
Alright,
4.
can you roll another d4 for me, please? Oh, hang on a second, I just
okay.
need to make sure.
3.
Actually, no, that's fine. You only have 1 current magical effect on you, don't you?
I have no magical items.
No magical effect upon you, I said.
Oh.
Which is the fire traps.
Don't you?
Yeah, fine traps. Yep.
Yep, and you do not have a continual light thing. Cool, that's fine.
Nope.
All good. Okay, after Shiro, you can move yourself back to where you were if you want. It would be Aldrayan.
Aldrin wants no part of this at this point and is going to stand there saying, while you're panicked running out, remember not to stand on the mosaic.
Have I got Shiro twice? What's going on? There's some real bad lag at the moment on Roll20, it seems.
Yeah.
Oh.
I had a bit of trouble getting into it.
Alright, so Never of Nowhere. I've got on my other computer, I've got Shiro twice on the initiative order. I got him as
At
29.
the same value?
No, different values for some weird reason. I got him as
That's even
29.6,
worse.
29.61 and 29.82. Okay, Never and Sean are delaying.
But they go last, that's correct, isn't it?
Zhang. Is Zhang here? We
He
do
is
have-
muted.
To unmute the Discord one. Yes, Zhang will just stand here and prepare a sling.
Jaquan Kruber.
Much the same as Uldrain without the usefulness.
Dorian Sondaro.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, as far as it can go.
Ellen. Ellen will
Oh, Kruber should have prepared to tackle her. Damn it.
that's highly aggressive and not at all appropriate. Ellen will reach over as she seems to almost stumble trying to get back to her feet, and she will prise something from the mosaic with a dagger.
Pity we're looking the other way.
Interesting. Very interesting.
I said I should have prepared to tackle her.
Enemy magic, allied NPCs, so Senate, Kukulane, and Robin can act.
Wait, isn't Ellen operating on enemies and monsters?
Only when she uses a crown.
So all the time.
So,
Well,
who controls these guys? Who was controlling Senate? Senate was controlled by...
you were playing as an NPC, weren't you? This right, this game.
No,
Henry.
Ellen.
I've got Robin.
And Canto has Senate.
Oh, Canto.
Oh. Forgot about her.
I can dual move as an NPC if you would so choose.
Oh, I think I can move her around for now.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, Robin is going to stay in here. Let's look guard, just watching the staircase, and keeping an eye on what's happening inside. But for now, not too fussed.
We'll move up to there. PC magic. No PC magic. Allies magic. No allies magic. End of round. Minerva, you are up.
Does Sean and Nevin get them act?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Nevin will move to there. Sean will move to there.
Alright, so let me... Your initiative will change.
Magic missile sits around in your hand until you release it, doesn't it?
It does.
For like a minute. Yeah, so Minerva's going to cast a spell. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, and cast a spell. Now she's preparing to cast Magic Missile.
Cool. Alright. Lenza Oravia.
I think stay where I are. Ready. Not
Vash,
doing anything else in that moment.
Vash McOrk Pants.
Ian Noma.
Is it legal for me to step out and get ready to slam the door shut?
No,
What's
if you
the
wish to,
patient
if you wish to ready an action, you cannot move.
Run!
I'm leaving you behind.
Good luck, loser!
Okay, so you have moved, and it will swing at you because you were in base to base with it.
Oh,
Ooh, we get to see what it does.
no, we've already seen what it does. No, don't hit.
Ow.
It swings at you as you miss.
Oh, okay.
So you as you flee past it. All right. So Vash, Hypatia, what are you doing?
Yeah, clearly not. I'm going to disengage again. 5, 10, 15. So I need some help here. No, I can't hit it.
Sure.
It's like the blood's going straight through it. This is bad.
Yeah, cool. Shiro is going to... 1, 2... Just gonna move to here. 1, 2, 3, and parry.
Cool. Uldrain.
Gosh, what kind of creature is it?
Sexy ghost skeleton dude with robes and a few strands of hair.
Emphasis on the
Sounds
sexy,
like-
though.
Oh, sounds like it will be attacking our minds and wills while trying to seduce us. And she's going to drop into a meditative state for this round to resist its wiles. Clearly, it's going to be a sexy ghost. Skeleton.
Oh no, Kukulain's got some clay in his pack. We're in trouble.
Look at all those. Look at all those.
I get that reference.
Look at all those sexy, juicy blessings people have. Shuru.
No, Zhang.
Now you have to come up with another blessing, Braille.
Okay,
It's
so
called the sexy, juicy blessing.
I must have hit. No, I've got Shuru. Shuru is before Zhang. Shuru is on 29.61.
Yeah, that's the second Shiro that shouldn't exist. I don't know where that Shiro came from. Kill
weird.
that Shiro.
I just did Zhang.
Multiverse.
Zhang is gonna once again stay here and I guess ready his sling.
Jaquan.
Jaquan remembers, turns around, and goes, Ellen? Are you okay?
I'm fine.
I heard a bit of a noise there. Did you fall?
I'm fine.
I'm raising my fingers up to my eyes and then pointing them towards Ellen and back to me. And
You'll be
that's
Ellen now?
crude. Just keeping an eye on her.
Cool. Alright. I'm putting something on her character sheet. Alright.
I can't wait till she's back and Kaylee's like, when did I get the throbbing crystal of doom, guys?
Well, she wouldn't tell you if she got it.
True.
After Jaquan, it would be Dorian. Sundaro.
Alright, so...
Magical weapons didn't have an effect on this thing, did it? Did they?
Nope.
Nope.
Not the one that Hypatia's carrying.
Ones.
Or Vash.
One's magical too, but
Alright, so... Noting that I can actually... Is casting a spell in a position?
It's an action. It's treated like it.
Yes.
You're attacking.
Okay, so I'm gonna... And you said we can hold the magic missile until we release it, right?
The rules, it lasts for, I think it's one turn.
Yep.
Let me have a look at the spell.
Yes, I can see. I've got it here. So duration of one turn. So alright, so I got 10 minutes to release it.
Yep.
Okay, 5. Actually, 5. Yep, casting a spell. Cool.
Mhm.
5, 10, 10, 15, and he will cast a spell.
Cool.
He will cast magic missile.
Ellen's going to move up here, away from Jaquan. Nevin.
Oh, movement position. Nevin is going to hold where he's at.
It will then be Sean.
Sean is going to delay again.
He's the last person on the
Is he?
order. Yep.
Oh, okay. He might cast a spell.
What spell are you casting?
Protection from evil.
Cool. Enemy magic, allied NPCs.
That's his scroll, by the way.
Cool. So allied NPCs, that would be Kukulain, Senate, Robin, and Latoad. Those of you who have them, feel free to move them.
Senate will ready her bow.
Cool.
Over here.
Parry.
Cool. Robin's not doing anything at the moment.
Nope.
Alright, enemies suffering an imposition will move to there and will try to strike Hypatia. and misses.
Wow. What a douche. A douche.
Huh.
That would be PC magic. Your magic missiles come into being.
I can
Yeah.
actually see him now. But I'll hold it and use it next turn just so I can get a better line on him.
Minerva, you said, can see him.
Yeah, I
Can
can
you?
see him. Yeah?
Really?
Just?
You're,
Yeah.
No, you're looking. No, Minerva can't.
Oh, I'm looking at Shiro.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
looking for
never mind.
Shiro.
Never mind.
Yep.
Yep. That makes sense.
No allies magic. End of round. Minerva, you're up.
Alright. Minerva's going to go 2, 3. Let's go to there and she's gonna parry while she waits for it
Cool.
to come outside.
Lenza.
So it's not. Are we blocking in the room?
Close the fucking door.
Oh, that. Let me get my next turn, and we'll see how that goes.
Cool. Lenza will continue to ready.
Vash.
I am just gonna parry, I guess.
Hypatia.
I'm gonna try and close the door, I guess.
You have a shield and a sword in your hands at the moment.
I guess I'll have to drop the sword and use that hand to close the door.
Alright,
If
it's
that
going.
even
Alright.
physically works.
So your closing of the door will go off in the magic. That's when it will slam shut.
It's a magic door?
No, that's when
Oh.
it will occur. It will go. Because it's not like an instantaneous thing. He's dropping his sword, he's grabbing this door, and he's attempting to swing it shut. It will close in the magic phase. That's so, yeah, because it's not. Shiro.
Shiro is going to go 1, 2, 3 and attempt to turn undead.
Go for it.
Oh. Much is that? I'm a level 4 cleric. I think that's like 2 hit dice or something like that.
You failed to turn
Or
it.
maybe less. Yeah. Okay. Well, I tried.
Eldraine.
It hasn't appeared to where Eldraine can see when she cracks an eye open, so she resumes her meditations to keep herself strong in the face of its wiles.
Zheng Weiweng. Weiweng.
He's just gonna get nice and comfy and do the exact same thing he's done for the last two turns.
Jaquan Kruber.
Ellen? What have you got, Ellen?
Is that all you're doing?
He's following Ellen, asking her what she's got. I'm
Took-
hoping we're going to go in a Benny Hill style chase circling around it.
I mean, it sounds more like a toddler running away from an inquisitive parent, but sure.
Or a dog, but I thought I'd go
Yeah.
with we're both.
What's Dorian doing?
Dorian is going to go 5, 10, and can he actually see that?
Should be able
Suppose
to.
you could probably see the thing by now.
Can see it quite clearly.
So I suppose we will unleash the magic missile at it.
Roll percentile dice, please.
Alright. Dorian, percentile dice. Guess that's good.
Yep, it is. Roll your damage.
Sweet. It's just D6. D6 plus 1.
D6 plus 1.
Right. Doing all this 2 damage. Ah,
Wow,
yes, we're above
nice.
average.
Yeah.
Alright. It does not appear to be pleased. Ellen will just look at Jaquan and just say, shrug her shoulders and say, I just took a souvenir. They're pretty. Nevin.
Nah, Nevin will move up to here.
Alright,
Like this is the video.
Sean Fitzlogan.
Is that it there?
Yep.
Does it look
Can
like a
he?
character?
I can see the corner of the character.
Okay.
Only just the edge, but
What are you trying to do?
turn undead.
Alright. You
So
reach out.
5 hit dice.
You can't really see it, so you feel that if you could see it, you might have a better chance. You call out, bugger off, because, you know, and it doesn't.
Oh wait, 6 hit dice. That's pretty good. Yeah.
Enemy magic, allied
I can't.
NPCs.
So Shura wasn't in the way.
So Robin, Senate, Kukulane, and Latoad.
Parry. Done.
Let's get this scurrilous creature.
Yeah.
The enemy will try. Does it actually need to make a morale check? I didn't check what its morale was.
Oof.
It's
Okay.
pretty good.
Yeah.
It's
Just pretty good. Oof.
Yep. It's also really disappointed with
Angry.
Dorian.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. I mean, Dorian did it damage.
Yeah.
When it steps out, though, who had readied actions?
Zhang and
Senate?
It
Was
seemed
Senate-
it seemed to move through the wall.
Oh, good.
Oh, no.
So Senate, Zhang, and I think Lenza did as well.
Yep.
Can all loose their missiles.
How much disadvantage do I have throwing through
2.
everybody?
Technically, I
Cool.
should probably make it 3 since you're going through the 2 beefiest of beefcakes.
But
But I'll make it's 2. Zheng's sling almost hits Jaquan. Lenza, your arrow passes through it.
Yep.
And almost strikes Hypatia behind.
Cool.
And Senate. Senate's going to have -3 on the attack.
oh,
It is
I
a
did
miss.
before.
Doesn't matter. It's a miss anyway. I know it would hit it, but it seems to pass through it.
Yep.
It's going to reach out to caress Dorian, who this thing really dislikes.
That's gonna be bad.
Nope, it's
Maybe.
Oh,
Get out of there, Dorian! Get out of there!
it rolled poorly. All right, PC magic. You can slam the door shut. The door swings closed.
Hey!
after I have to pass through the wall.
Yep. We did it, guys.
We did it.
We saved the day.
Uh-huh.
All right, new round.
I felt certain those walls were like +5. Able to stop it. Okay. Minerva is going to hit it with a magic missile.
Okay, go for it. Roll your percentile dice.
Let's go! Yeah!
Roll your
Woo!
damage.
We are doing amazing with our rolls tonight.
Yeah. If only I could be able to actually connect with
Oh!
that crit.
What?
The magic
Well,
missile
that's
strikes
make
it.
it pop.
It splashes across the form of this thing, and it simply seems to fade into nothingness.
Oh, thank goodness, because I don't have any more magic missiles. So.
You drop out of combat now.
Let's not touch anything else. Who else is feeling really tired? I feel really tired, guys.
I feel fine.
My patience speaks with swords like, well, that was unsettling.
As a question,
Yes.
can Shiro still see this trap?
It's been sort of marked there, yeah.
Okay. Can he see this one over here?
Yes. Oh, actually, sure. It's got his thing on. Yes. So yes, you can see it because you've got your traps on. Yes.
Good. He can still see them with fine traps. I just wanted to make sure fine traps was working because I didn't see anything in this room. So.
Yep.
Up to the north or down to the south. So he's confirming. He's confirming that fine traps works.
It does work. Yes.
Excellent.
Alright.
Oh.
Well, then we managed to magic missile that jerk to death, which is a good thing, because, yeah, otherwise Dorian could have been in a bad place.
How many other barrels were there like that one in there, and who's opening the next one?
He didn't even get to open the barrel. He just went for it.
I thought it came out of the barrel.
Nope.
It's from the skeleton. If you want to.
Let's open that door again.
Yeah,
Get another spirit monster.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Right, back
Sean-
again in a minute.
Sean has protection from evil at the moment.
Nice.
Just be mindful that I played Protection from Evil wrong last time,
Mm.
you guys. It doesn't stop them from touching you. It only stops summoned creatures from touching you.
Mm-hmm.
Or created creatures.
Summoned. So, yeah. An undead
Okay,
creature,
summoned or created creatures.
which means like a golem or something like that.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Are you opening the door?
Well,
There'll be like 20 more there. Do we want to rest before we do something silly like that?
It's been like
Fine,
2
go
hours
rest.
since you rested.
how hurt are people?
I'm fine. I mean,
Sean-
Hypatia's fine, Dorian's okay.
Len's is under half health, but
We haven't
I
taken
think
any
it
more
doesn't get much
I
damage.
think
anyway.
Nevin looks pretty messed up.
Nevin's fine.
As does Baldrain looks pretty messed up too.
I'm fine, says Nevin.
Okay.
I think we can get going for a little bit.
Aside from that, who has any healing spells at the moment?
Shira has one healing spell.
Yeah, let's leave that to stabilize someone.
Well, if we're gonna rest, I would cast it. But if we're not gonna rest,
I mean, we've got a couple of. I've got one more. Dorian has one more magic missile, and that's about the extent of his offensive abilities. But you know,
I think we should rest.
Well, it took 3 magic missiles to kill it last time. We only have 1, and there's like a 60% chance they won't work. We were very lucky that round.
Dol has one.
Yeah, I am Caradwin now. And
Yeah, Caradwin's got one.
he points his finger around.
Ooh.
fear the finger.
Spirit of Mark is like, oh,
He has been reborn as a security system.
yeah. Yeah, do we want to rest in this room?
Yes,
some-
with the giant creepy skull on the floor.
No, this
no one
room.
steps on it. If someone decides to not take a souvenir from it, it should be alright.
I meant this room. The room
That
that's
room's
not
better.
with the crystal skull.
That would be quite cramped.
Although we got some time to kill before it's night, so let's all investigate this thing. Let's have a good look at it.
Or
Who's looking at it?
Shiro and Minerva.
All right, now that you guys start to have a real good, solid investigation, and you are not time poor to do so, and you can spend as much time to have a good look and be very thorough about it, you find that there seems...
If we all stand around in a big circle and join our hands...
If you don't talk over the top of the GM, you'll... Ooh, almost turned into a pancake. Hang on, I'm just moving some characters to find my token. I've got an invisible token on here that I have coloured so I can see it. There it is.
Whoever's on top of it,
Jaquan was
get
on
a
top of it.
special prize.
Okay, within the mosaic you find, after careful investigation, there appear to be not some shells or stones, but 4 pink gemstones stuck within. Yeah. There you go. 4 pink gemstones.
Like in the middle, or
They seem to. There's a couple that are in the middle, some that are like on the edge, etc. It is. Yeah.
Are they randomly distributed?
Yes.
As far as we can tell. Okay.
Yes.
Let's pry those bad boys out of there.
After you, Minerva.
Minerva will absolutely pry those bad boys out of there. There's nothing Minerva won't do for gold.
There are 4 gemstones, pink gemstones you get.
Sean and Nevin move to the very far away spot when you do this.
Right? It doesn't seem to cause any problem. Nothing comes out and tries to kill you. But you have 4 pink gemstones. Are you adding them to party treasure or whatnot, or are you putting them in your pocket? Personally, I don't care either way. Ellen put hers in her pocket.
Are they like sapphires? What are they? Who knows? We don't know. Pink gemstone. Alrighty.
Do you have any skill with gemstones? Or any of you jewelers? Or
no, I am from the court.
But you are a thief.
I think Sean has some spells that require ground up gemstones.
Yep. Casters often do.
Yeah. You believe that they might be pink opals, but of quite a good quality.
Back again, sorry.
That's okay. So there are 4 of them.
Ooh.
Are you setting up camp, and if so, where? Or are you pushing on?
Did I chase down Ellen yet?
We discovered what
She's
she was
fine.
taking.
She just, we're pretty sure she got a pink opal. That's okay.
Yeah. There were gemstones set in the thing, which people have taken because that's a smart idea.
Yep, so the party is now prized 4 from the mosaic.
4 more.
At this point, Grail, I feel like you could have some canopic jars that have the word cursed written on them in trade tongue, and they're still all going to get looted.
Heck yeah. There's gold on those canopic jars. Come on.
It stands to reason. Alright, are you resting?
I guess we are.
Right.
I mean, my only reservation is if you got someone's got fine traps on. Sure, if you got fine traps on, he could go check this.
I've already done that. There was nothing in there. I did that. I went up there. I had a look around. There was nothing.
Cool.
I assume he doesn't know he made the roll he made.
No, he does not.
Cool.
He doesn't know what he made. Even if he did, he wouldn't know why he rolled.
Yeah, I'm just saying, we're not discussing that at all because it's not knowledge.
Correct. There was nothing in that room as far as Shiro was concerned.
Cool.
Cool.
I'm just going to cast a heal before I rest, though, so I guess I'll cast that on Minerva since she's going to be potentially taking attacks. What, you need it? I asked before if people needed healing.
Was
Oh,
that
you want me
while
to
I was
cast it on
away?
Roll20?
Yeah, no, honestly, Uldren has so few hit points that
I'm gonna do it.
it probably doesn't matter. So yeah, do it on Min.
She's more likely to take an attack. Yes, that extra 2 hit points, booyah, would have saved Mark's life.
I was about to say it would have saved Mark's life. Miss you, buddy.
All right. Shall we rest?
Sounds good to me.
Are you setting a watch? Are you using the watch that is in the party notes or the party details?
Probably.
Sounds good
I
to me.
believe that is updated with the latest stuff. Where's the party watch? I think we're missing a few people, but who cares? That's good enough.
One. Who you got in there? One. Yeah, you got Theta in brackets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You got most of them.
Yep.
Somehow Kukulane has become cock.
I mean, there's got to be a reason that he's kept around, right?
Let me roll some rolls and we'll see what
As he
happens.
goes off.
Are we retreating into this room before we?
Yeah, I believe we are.
And don't think, Aaron, I didn't notice that you've put him on the 4th watch, so he rises early.
Okay. So, yeah, you don't have to move yourselves, that's fine. You're all in there. I've rolled for random rolls over the night. Nothing will occur. You guys can wake in the morning. Well, when I say morning, it's all starting to become a bit confusing. What's morning, what's evening, etc. It's just within the tower. But yes, you will heal all except for Zheng, who heals at half rate because he had fatigue.
Remind me how much healing is.
10%.
10%. So Zheng will get, and it's 10% of your maximum round up.
Yeah.
Zheng will get only 1 hit point back as opposed to 2 because he's doing 5%, and his fatigue level will disappear.
Ooh, Nevin's almost back to half health.
I'm over half health, baby.
So you can remove that token marker for fatigue if you so choose.
Cool, that puts me up on hold. Full thanks to Cronebone, and Join will get something.
So Sean is healing Uldren.
Thank you very much.
Didn't do much.
It's relative.
Yeah, I was going to say.
That wouldn't have done much.
That was
Nevin.
almost a fifth of her. Slightly under a fifth of her total.
And that was like a 1 that I rolled.
Yep. So good.
So you can do things in the morning if you so choose. The group will rise. Then nothing seemed untoward overnight. None of the opals turned into monsters to devour you.
Yet.
No more of those undead, sexy ghosts, skeleton things came to attack you.
By the way, did Uldren get to have a sidelong look at Vash when she saw it? Or is it still unseen by Uldren?
No, Uldren would have seen it, I think.
Okay. She side looks at Vash and shakes her head.
Okay, so Vash is a half-orc. There's no accounting for taste. Also, maybe culturally, half-orcs find skeletons to be attractive, or Vash personally finds them to be attractive. You don't know. Stop
100%? Oh, not judging.
Yeah,
Uldren's
Zheng,
Uldren's just going.
Vash is on the bone.
Uldren's just going. Next time Vash says, "Man, that's really hot," Uldren's going to be like, "You do you, buddy," and not spend a couple of rounds going, "Oh no, I'd better not."
I apologize, Vash, for such a terrible and horrible pun.
Did you see that, crew?
I did, and I added it. Thank you. Krubs is now 2 off full. Ooh, yeah,
That was a very
Nice.
good roll.
it certainly was.
Having the extra 2 for healing is good too.
I appreciate it greatly.
Yeah, I think Shura will put a heal onto Lenza.
Thank you.
7.
Sweet.
Cool. What are your plans?
Let's check this barrel. Let's actually look inside it this time.
I think we should send Dorian and Hypatia off to do it together alone. Al, do you have a problem with that? No?
Yes,
Excellent.
yes, I do.
Damn it!
Dorian, can you back me up like over here or something? I don't know. Then Shura's gonna open the door and alright.
I can get ready to close the door. They won't attack
No,
us.
don't do that.
The room still feels uneasy to you. You notice that the bones that were there before seem to still be there but have shifted somewhat. They seem to be damaged, but more so than they were. Alright, so this was the barrel. The one on the right was the barrel that you looked in previously, which was empty but had the residue on it. And there is that sticky kind of acidy, pungent residue that seems to be on the ground.
But what's in this barrel?
Okay. That barrel you prise open, and there is a really, really strong, burning kind of acidic smell that assails your olfactory senses. It seems to makes your eyes water a bit as well.
Okay. Stronger than an acid I'd use to etch steel?
Different.
Organic acid. Okay.
You want to take it?
I mean, I did really want acid some other time, but I don't think that super helps me unless I want to dump the bones into the acid.
Dump
Just
the
to say,
acids on the
fuck you
bones.
bones. No, because I prefer to keep the acid.
Yeah.
I believe Vash could help you with that.
Alright, well, I guess this room's kind of done then, unless we want to search it for secret passages or something. You want to get the elves to have a look around quickly? I have no idea what that black stuff. We can't tell what this black goo on the ground is, can we?
It looks like it may be dried blood, except for the fact that it has a sheen to it.
But maybe that's what lizard blood's like. Whatever those other things were. Okay, well, I was kind of hoping, maybe they have acid for blood. And that's what this is. Acidic blood. That seems bad. I don't like this 66 going on.
I disconnected for like 5 seconds.
You did. I saw it all.
Look, what do you guys think that we should do in here?
What, in here?
Like in this area, in this room.
Only a couple of people have gone in there, so lots of players haven't even seen what's inside there.
I'm in the main room.
Okay.
Sorry.
On the
But
main.
yeah, if everybody wants to explore this room, feel free. I just I feel like it's kind of a dead end. I don't really know what we do with anything that's in here.
What was in this room up the top?
Nothing. Nothing that I found. Maybe if the rogues go around and search it, but sure I didn't find anything up there. Didn't seem to be any traps.
And there's nothing else in the room up there?
No, there's nothing in the room up there. It was empty. Unless stuff's invisible. I don't know.
There's no traps in there?
No traps in there.
But
Stop. Actually, you're good.
I'm good? Hmm. I don't have a torch anyway, I can't see what's in there.
Yep. With the
66. It doesn't look good.
just wondering if we want to dig this skull up, or if we're just meant to. Does this covering out here where Minerva is?
The mosaic.
This mosaic. Does it look like it's porous underneath, like where we've pried the stones out? Does it look like sort of a porous material that it's made out of?
As I mentioned previously, you may not have heard it at the time. It seems to have been set directly into the marble.
Set directly into the marble.
Maybe we should cover it in skulls.
Uh,
How many crates are in that room? Is there 9 crates in that room?
13.
13, yeah.
Uh,
On that note, Lenza would like to try and open some more crates.
Alright. You can start prying them open. Let's have a look. So, just put a dash or something on the crates are open.
Which one has been opened already?
I think
On
this
the
one.
right.
That one, cool. So, cool. I'll start with the one, this one then.
Cool, just mark it. And it's also got skulls in it.
Cool.
Again,
Lenza will...
Again, they seem to be clean, devoid of any kind of hair follicles or skin or tissue, sinew. It's just pure bone. They are old, bleached. They are of different species, all humanoid though, different shapes and sizes.
Cool.
Probably use the organic acid.
Lenza will continue to open boxes until she finds something that either aren't skulls or something happens.
Okay, you open all the crates, and all the crates have skulls in them. They're not all full, but they all have skulls in them.
Lovely, great, so good.
And that is all.
have you taken every skull out and inspected the bottom of the boxes?
No, I have not. Lenza is not doing that. Someone else can do that if they really want to.
Maybe I should learn how to make dead. Have a house full of skulls. I could just have all the skulls lined up singing.
I mean, we could put all the skulls on the mosaic, and then we could each put a, bit of blood into the bowl using this knife. Actually, let's hone this knife up. Yeah.
Well, I could help pull out a crate if you.
I mean, do we have to?
I'll sharpen this knife up.
Okay, you start sharpening the dull, pitted, rusted knife.
Yeah.
Cool.
Polish that bad boy up.
Alright.
I could actually mend it. Would that repair it?
It'll take a lot of mending to do it, but eventually, yes, it should, unless there's something stopping it from occurring.
Okay. Yeah, well, I'll do one mending on it.
Okay. It seems to repair it a little bit.
And that way and then sharpen it,
You just gotta find things to cast mending on every day, don't you?
No, because I have my wand. Which
Right.
is why it's now on 405 mendings.
Robin will just say,
What's what I was saying?
Robin will come out and just say, perhaps there is a secret door somewhere?
Yeah, indeed. We should probably have a look around inside this room and inside this room for secret doors. But I don't know about this room. This room seems
So
dangerous.
Sean's about to go into this top room.
Mhm.
He steps through into there
Okay.
and has light.
Roll a d4 for me, please. Your light goes out.
Woo! I can't make it go out.
I'm doing
It
it
has
right
a
now.
dispel magic
Hmm.
on the doorway.
If I step back out here, does it turn back on?
Nope.
Oh. That could have been an expensive exercise.
Well, it doesn't automatically happen because somebody else went in there, I think, and didn't lose their continual light.
Hmm.
And it didn't dispel my fine traps.
It didn't destroy Nevin's staff.
Well, it might not destroy things of a certain power level. It might only destroy like whatever the minor ones are. I think they're called minor.
Actually, hang on a second. Sorry, I made a mistake. Your light did not get dispelled.
Oh, nice.
That was something different.
Oh.
Roll.
So, can I stay in the room
If you want,
if it didn't get dispelled?
yes.
Hmm. And you said there was no traps in here.
I think that's the 5th time you've asked that question.
Yeah, I know.
It's like he doesn't believe you.
It's like I don't believe you, isn't it? Oh, I might go and start inspecting the walls from looking for secret doors.
Alright.
And I will work around this way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But I'm only a cleric, so, you know.
Alright, I just rolled
Yeah.
some secret dice rolls and
There is no secret doors.
Minerva will come and help you. Is anybody else going to help?
I can help.
I mean,
I'm not doing anything.
I can certainly certainly prod some walls.
when you get around to here, you find a secret door, Sean.
Woohoo! Can I open it?
Are you trying? That's the better question.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Alright.
I found a secret door.
Ooh.
Don't know what to do with it. Stairs!
No, 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 no.
Who wants to come downstairs with me?
Well, you know. Sure.
Or do we want me to continue healing people before we go downstairs?
Well, Dorian wouldn't object to another cure light.
I think if we go downstairs now without solving the puzzle, we get eternally bonded with wall and stone.
There's a puzzle?
Yes.
yeah.
Life. I'm gonna post it in the thing again.
Yeah, I remember that. Was that for this area though?
What do
What's
you
that?
think?
No, but didn't we find the tablet upstairs?
Indeed,
Skull.
we did.
Skull entombed where fallen convene in timbered prison. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's for here. I'm gonna say that's for here.
Yeah.
No. There could be another room full of skulls.
In crates.
In boxes. Yeah, okay. But Minerva with Wisdom 4, I feel like she can be like, yeah, I think that's here.
When you're saying all of this, Aaron, this is, I'm sorry, how I have to picture you. Yeah. I'm thinking it relates.
Something to do with here. Like, I just... Call me crazy.
You're crazy. You're not
Yeah.
wrong, but you're crazy.
Alright, well, let's do something about this.
From what it implies, it seems that 10 people
died.
need to give blood to the skull in the floor. Question mark.
All right, so
Well, in the floor or the fountain.
So I will just make mention that hands is is an old archaic elven term for a period of time. And there are some
Yes.
elves in the party, so I will tell you that.
I mean, I am a comparatively archaic elf.
You are. It's
What amount of time is it?
It's
10 minutes.
No, it's more like a week.
Oh.
You think, but it's hard. But none of you are from that period of time, and it's a term that's no longer really used. It may be days.
So we're agreed we're definitely not leaving Ellen tied, slowly bleeding out over weeks here, right? That is 100% not on the table.
Of course. We have Dole for that.
Doll doesn't have blood.
Oh, is that what the frickin' rack's for?
Oh. I mean, Rackers don't necessarily.
Rail
Make
is
you
just
bleed.
so happy right
They
now.
actually don't make you bleed at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh, but they do draw you, amusingly. Anyway, just saying. Just saying they do draw you.
I'm just surprised Grail hasn't stacked it with there's a rack here, there's an Iron Maiden, there's a Dio over there, there's
a peach of agony.
A blue oyster that happens to be in a cult.
What color is it? What color is it?
A leopard that is deaf.
That's all this
Is it made out of wood, or perhaps it has more of a sort of metallic sheen to it?
Could be.
Well, I think we should put some blood on this thing.
One of your characters volunteering?
Yes. Both of my characters will give some blood for this.
You do realize you stole the rubies out of it, so
Yeah, exactly.
it might not work anymore.
And sorry, are you putting it on the mosaic or in the fountain?
The mosaic.
Where on the mosaic?
First, before you, if you're discussing this,
it-
that's fine. Where are you planning to do it?
So my plan would be to cut into the bowl because we've got a vessel, and then my plan would be to put 10 skulls from one of the boxes on here, and then pour it over those 10 skulls onto the skull mosaic.
Okay.
Which character is proposing this?
Minerva.
Then we should do exactly that in reverse or not.
Minerva's like, I don't know. I'm just like sticking stuff together and hoping that one thing works. Look, I think the carpet strategy was legit, and if we had stuck with it, we probably could have got through that room.
There are patterns. Aldrin points out, if you're going to do this, Kruber steps what he hopes is well out of the area of effect because he ain't given no blood. Aldrin is prepared to, if it looks like you're starting to get sucked in, try and assist.
Meanwhile, has Sean descended the stairs?
No, he's just not going to go down by himself.
I thought that's
why
what
not?
you had Evan for.
Alright, so is Minerva opening a vein, so to speak?
Probably not a vein. That might be a bad idea.
He's so vague.
That is-
probably his sacrifice is about
That
her.
is why I said, so to speak.
Yes, Minerva will cut across her hand into the bowl using the knife.
Okay. You find-
Dominant or non-dominant hand?
Obviously, she's cutting her left hand.
Okay, as you take the blade to your skin, you feel a compulsion and you start digging in deeper and deeper, and the blood starts pouring freely from your wound.
Who's closest to Minerva?
Shiro will try to stop her. Ah! Stop that!
Okay, so
She's actually really strong. Help me.
Minerva needs. If Minerva wishes to halt this process, she needs to make a saving throw versus death.
Oh, that's
Good.
that's comforting.
No, she's not stopping it. If she feels like this needs to be done, then she's
Yeah,
you know,
but she's still within the faculties, so she can still stop it if she wants. The compulsion is there. But you know, it's
okay.
now
Then, yeah,
exercising
she'll
her
make a
willpower
saving
to stop it.
She got a 6. It's a fail.
Minerva takes 13 points of damage
Jesus.
as
Oh
the
my
blood
god. Okay.
flows from the wound, a deep gash, and it seems to flow unnaturally and fills the bowl and spills over the edge.
Okay. Well, so obviously I've put the skulls onto here. 10 skulls on the skull. Okay, maybe we'll put one on each of the patterns as well. Okay, so there's 13 skulls out. Oh wait, that'd be 14 skulls. I can count 14 skulls out on this thing, and then pour some blood on the skull, but getting all the skulls as well. Splash, 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 splash.
Okay, you now have 14 blood-shrouded skulls upon the mosaic.
Cool.
Mhm.
I also hurt a lot. Shiro's gonna start healing Minerva.
Okay.
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you? 2, yes. That's the second heal used. And he'll do that twice more, because I can't possibly overheal.
It's a good thing you sharpened the knife.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
So
And
that
mended it.
laughter.
And mended it. I'm glad I got that spell in there as well.
So does the compulsion end, or does she still want to do more
No, it's done.
stabbing?
And does he have to save versus tetanus?
No.
I mean, I would heal you, but it looks like you wanted to hurt yourself, so
She did.
I'll save it for someone who's actually, I'd say, worth saving, but
Okay,
it might
look,
be a bit-
so I
Oh.
tried something. I don't
Mental
know if
health
that did
shame.
anything or if that helped, but does anybody else want to try anything, or are we good here and we're done?
Well, I mean, you could try it against your neck and see if it works better.
I mean,
Your laughter confirms my theory, by the way, Grail.
yeah,
Come on, as a DM, it's moments like this you live for.
it's fine.
I'm just waiting until Aaron plays a character who manages to invent gunpowder in the world purely for the purpose of strapping a claymore to their forehead and knotting an enemy into oblivion.
Anyway, I'm fine with going down the stairs now. Minerva's done what she wanted to try.
Clearly, it's worked.
Did it solve the riddle, is my question.
Not really?
Okay.
Did Minerva learn a valuable lesson? Not really.
Minerva never learns a valuable lesson. That's the point. Okay, she's not meant to.
Well, it says from vessel to skull entombed. Would it make
Yes.
more sense to pour it instead of pouring it onto this skull, because it's not really entombed? The entombed skulls are in their storeroom over here.
Aaron?
So you should be pouring it from the vessel onto the skulls in the boxes.
I mean, we could almost simulate that by putting the skulls back.
I mean, I think
That's true. Yeah, okay, sure.
When you're referencing to entombed, it seems much more like in stone as opposed to in boxes.
Yeah,
I wouldn't really refer to
We
things in
actually
boxes
entomb
as
people
entombed.
in boxes.
Yeah,
That's
but
actually how we
they also go into the ground.
Not always. Some catacombs are above ground. Anywho's, yeah, I'll put one of those because I have 13 skulls that are now coated in blood. I'll put one of them in each box.
Sure.
There we go. Bam.
I mean,
Actually,
the
I have
other-
14 skulls. What am I doing with this 14th skull? I
Wearing
put it in this
hat.
well because
Like
I'm
a hat.
crazy.
Like a hat.
I mean,
Make a perform check.
sure.
I mean, did we remove the boxes from the room and see if there's anything entombed under them?
No.
Because it's saying skulls entombed, but then it's saying, where are they? In timbered prisons. So these are prisons in here. They're not entombed skulls. They're imprisoned skulls.
So entombed, the definition means to bury or trap within something.
A Minerva. Maybe it needs to be a skull suppository.
Doesn't sound wise enough.
Okay, so yeah, put the skulls back and then I guess close the boxes again?
Okay. If you want to do that, done.
We did it, guys.
We still did
Ooh.
something.
And I am
Minerva's done. She's got wisdom 4. She feels like she's done her job. It's up to somebody else to have a plan, or we just go down the stairs.
Grail, I think you'll appreciate the gift.
Yeah.
The gift.
Not
Yeah,
often
famous
I
last fucking words.
Fuck yeah. Mission accomplished. Job's
Yeah.
done.
It's not often I get to compare Minerva to George W. But
Well,
Minerva is not in charge of the group.
No.
I think that's very clear. So, and also anybody who followed the president is more of an idiot than that president. Sad to say, but factually accurate.
Also, the group doesn't truly care for Minerva because if we did, we would lock her in an institution.
Can I ask also? Did we check for traps everywhere in this room? For secret doors over here? Was
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Before it wore off, Uldrain walked all the way
Right.
around the
But we
main
haven't
room
checked
in
this
there.
room.
Which
We
room?
haven't checked the room with the where the sexy ghost came from, and how much have we explored down here? Because Uldrain didn't check that much.
Eldraine was up there, so she would have.
Yeah, she was up there, but she hadn't looked at the trap.
She would, if no, her eyes cast across all the walls up there.
Yeah. Okay.
Because you went up there to throw the coin.
And also, I asked you to look at every wall, and you did so. Yep. You did walk around.
The only place that Eldraine didn't use her blessing was in the room to the north and the sexy ghost room.
Do you want to search the sexy ghost room?
I'm going to rename that creature now to Sexy Ghost.
Oh,
Actually-
I'm just hoping tonight's episode is called Sexy Ghost Room.
Actually, Ellen, do you want to use a detect magic on everything? And like have a good walk around and see if there's anything magical around here? Maybe in this, room, this room, this room, this room.
She'll sigh and say, King Ellen has to rescue everyone again.
Yes, and also can you tell me if Kuklane's armor is magical?
Alright. I'll knock that spell off. How long does detect magic last for?
Like an hour, I think, isn't it?
I can't remember off the top of my head, but I will know in a minute or less. Detect magic. Let's see. D is detect. It lasts for 2 turns, 20 minutes. Still more than enough. Alright, she'll go around everywhere. The armor that Kukulane is trying his hardest to wear without looking comical is non-magical.
Okay.
There is... She needs a light source.
Does Minerva have a light source on her? think she does. Nope, she doesn't. Can I turn my lights on for her?
Sure.
Bling.
Let me put it on. There we go.
There you go.
Nothing magical in there.
Okay.
Nothing magical in there. Nothing magical in there.
But she does sense magic here, right?
Where? Yes,
on the
yes,
trap.
the traps,
Yeah.
yes.
That's
And
good.
there is magic here. Upon the floor.
Minerva's going to pour that barrel of acid in this pit.
Okay. You eventually work the barrel over there. It's a bit awkward, so it's heavy, and it's been opened. It's going to be potentially dangerous to work it over there. Roll a
Group
d20
of
for me.
watches you the
Oh.
whole way.
Roll a d20 for me. Tell me if you get a 1, 2, or a 3. Like, you don't need to tell me. I can see. I have eyes.
Natural 20.
Ah,
Okay, you don't splash yourself with the contents. You get it over there. You pour it into the hole. When it
Was there anything in there?
anything where
In the barrel?
Yeah,
She's like sort of
the liquid,
pouring it out.
but that's it.
Oh, she's hoping there's like something buried underneath all the acid.
When
Curses.
when it pours into the bottom of the well, with a bit of a splashing, acidy kind of acid, horrible smell that assails your nose, burns them. It's like you've just taken a mouthful of really, really, really strong wasabi. You can see through time. You notice that the liquid actually starts draining out of the,
Ow.
and you can now notice that there seems to be some very small holes at the base of the well.
did you just refill a trap?
No, but I think I found where I'm supposed to pour the blood.
Mm-hmm. So, given the time,
Should we pour the skulls into the well before we pour the blood on top of them?
given the time
No.
factor, you understand this is now a sarlacc, where your blood will be devoured over 10 weeks.
Surely someone has some blessings that you could use.
No, I'm out of blessings because I keep using them to save people who stupidly poison themselves.
I mean, that sounds.
Not naming names, but
I mean, that sounds really pointed.
it does, doesn't it?
Alright, what are you doing? Is Minerva going to take the knife to the other hand? Or
Well, isn't.
Well, see, I mean, no more, no less. What is it? So life for blood, no more, no less. So obviously we have to use blood. From vessel to skull entombed. But it says
Yep.
where fallen convene in timbered prison. So surely we have to do the blood thing in this room because that's where they're fallen are convening.
I think it just means the area.
Awakened once more, 10 hands to draw, so that's some sort of time frame there. Least eternal bonded with wall and stone to remain until the final dawn. So they're obviously imprisoned in this place here for eternity, or till the final dawn.
Aldrine the Scholar thinks that
If we
this
don't,
Sorry, you finish.
I'm saying if we don't release them from their prison, they're going to be trapped here for eternity.
Well, then why don't you do the blood in there, and Cheryl do the blood out here? You do the blood in here,
Aldrine the Scholar
and then we've covered both bases. How's that sound?
thinks this is sketchy AF, and by doing this, you're probably releasing more ancient evils upon the world. But if you're going to, one of you should do it over here first, and then the other one of you can try over there.
No, I'm just think it's hilarious watching people mutilate.
Okay. Well, Shiro, who follows like sufferance, has no problem with doing it. So, Shura will take the bowl and dagger and go and do it over here.
Come here, you.
I sent you a whisper, Dan.
That actually went to me.
To old Drain, Quinjaw.
It went to Uldrain.
Oh,
You also
dang.
have access to Uldrain.
Okay.
Let me edit access away from Shuru.
Uldrain looks at Dol. Says, I see what you're saying. And then says, hey Min, come over here for a moment.
Mm.
Jang, the Toad, Robin, give us a minute. Did they step away?
Oh,
Yeah,
you
sure.
step away. We're standing here.
We were here
Uh,
first.
You're all the way over there and a half orc. I'm not worried about you.
You're not trying to keep knowledge from the knowledge monk, are you?
Yeah. Oh.
I'm going to
that's-
say Zheng smells, and then when he runs away over here crying, say, Dalton said something to me in...
I'm Caradwin now.
Oh, no. Actually, that's Kruber who learnt the language said...
Oh, yes, you would have said it too. Oh, Kruber, sorry.
Who's like, Dol said something to me. I think if one of us dies in here, we can get them back again. You don't want to volunteer for that trial, do you?
Volunteer is a interesting choice of words.
Hey, I'm asking.
No.
Well, looking at what happened to Minerva, it seems like it's not as much of your choice as you might maybe like to be.
If there's a fail, we may be able to bring them back again. Or, and I say this advisedly, maybe not.
Okay, fine. Whatever. Let's just go downstairs. I'm done here.
Cool.
I've only got one character, damn it. Metagaming.
Alright. Are you going downstairs?
Yes.
Sure.
Oh,
Yep. Did, what was the outcome of the blood in the basin?
We didn't do that.
I thought Shiro was going over there to give it a go.
Yeah, that was my plan, but then you started talking, like Kruber started being like...
To Minerva.
Oh, okay, you're not
That was
saying that...
what? Nope.
Okay, fine. Then sure, we'll do it.
Blood away.
I guess if nobody stops him, then yes, sure, we'll do that. Sure, cuts his hand and then pours the blood into this thing. After he puts it in the vessel first.
Okay. Shuru is going to
Are you
lose...
using the knife, or
Yeah. He's using the knife and the bowl. And
are you
then
going to
from
have
the bowl
someone
into the thing.
standing next to you to stop you
Yeah,
from,
well,
from killing yourself?
Sean's trying to.
Once
Yeah,
again,
Sean was
the
helping.
blade is cutting really deep. The wound is spewing forth blood in an almost unnatural way. It's almost as though it is drawing the blood from your body through the gash. It is spilling into the bowl, pouring over the edges. It is running forth freely. The compulsion is there to cut deep. You will lose 13 hit points of damage as
Right.
unless you want to make a saving throw versus magic to not cut deep enough, not magic death, to stop yourself from filling the bowl.
Probably a good idea.
Oh no, I do want to fill the bowl.
Then 13 damage it will be.
Alrighty.
God.
Ow. Oh. Thanks, Sean.
So you pour the blood into the well.
Yes,
It
into
kind
the
of,
well.
kind of splashes around at the bottom. Some of it will go through the holes. Most of it will kind of congeal and kind of pool at the base. Yep, there's blood now there, down there.
Yep.
There's blood in that there hole.
Okay, let's just go downstairs. That's fine.
So you're down 3 hit points.
Yeah, which is fine.
Okay.
Down the hole.
We party order.
Yep.
Might actually have I'll put one more heal on Minerva.
Put yourself in an order. Again, it'll be single file.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and you've got people standing on top of people there.
Yeah,
All
trying
right,
not
so
to.
I'm just going to roll these now. Hang on. Just
So anyone standing on, we're not actually going to be standing on this. I take.
Nope.
Paisha,
Nope.
your continual light goes out as you walk through there.
Okay, I sort of took back behind it. This like might be more of a some sort of anti-magic zone.
I guess we'll find out.
Yep.
So is our order basically going to run down there and then do that?
Yep. I guess so.
I mean, we can just keep
Even
going.
in joke, I don't want to stand on that skull.
I'm going to move the last couple of characters into line.
Okay.
I did have them in line. They were actually
Mhm.
in the line.
Yeah, but it's not long enough to hold everybody.
That's right. So,
Cha 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 cha.
Jaquan. Alright, you have a.
Yep.
Alright,
D4.
yours will go out as well as you cross.
Aww.
Ellen does not have one. Dorian doesn't have one. No, doesn't have one. Lenza has one.
Lenza does.
Minerva will try to cover hers up. If they
Lenses-
can't see it, it won't go out.
Lenses goes out. Not that
Wow,
she had.
rude.
Oh, yeah. So there we go. Sean has already walked across it. Zheng has one. Zheng's will go out. By the way, you can remove these from your character sheets. They are gone. Aldrayan doesn't have one, I don't think. Robin doesn't have one. Senate doesn't have one. Does Kukulane have one?
I have one, but I haven't taken it out.
You have one,
Does
sorry, Vash?
Kukulane have-
Continual light.
Oh, you have one, do you? Okay, cool. Vash, yours stays up.
Woo!
Wow.
Kukulane does not have one.
Alright, Leto doesn't have one. Minerva has one.
No,
though.
Leto does. He's got
Okay.
Shiro's.
Shiro. So, okay. Leto's is fine. Minerva, does Minerva have one?
Yes, Minerva has one.
Minerva's
So-
goes out as well.
Yeah, I didn't realize you were doing that. So before when Shiro walked over it, because I think. No, I left them on the cart. Okay, that's fine. Phew.
So
I thought I was carrying 10 continual light.
Okay.
But I don't.
So you don't have continual light sling stones?
I don't have I do have them, but they're on the cart.
Yep, but I mean on you. Cool.
Yeah, I don't have.
And
the
there are no
continual lights.
other magical effects active at the moment, correct?
Well,
Via
just
spells.
magical items.
Yep. Cool.
Yeah.
So, okay, so any of you who had it, you can remove it from your character sheet. They
Yep.
are gone.
I do have Find Familiar, but I don't think that counts as a magical spell.
No, that's fine. All right, let me. You are now plunged into kind of darkness, Hypatia. Going down the stairs is going to be awkward for you.
Hypatia, do you want to take mine?
No, don't do that. I mean, I have a bet. I'm just gonna use a mundane thing and light a torch. I'll have to put my sword away, which sucks.
Or your shield.
I'm gonna put my sword away.
Right, so you light a torch. Right, so what colour are you? You are kind of a ready colour. Where are my details? You are kind of that colour, I think. And controlled by Zelmarro. Okay, let me move you guys across because it is important.
Min lost hers. Boo. There it goes.
We're gonna die, boys. Didn't solve the puzzle.
Okay.
Sorry to interrupt, but I'm gonna have to head off. Essentially now.
Is there another lockdown happening?
No, I'm working for the election tomorrow, so I have to get up early
Ah.
to actually get ready for that.
Good luck and thank you for your service.
Yeah, no worries, but yes, I need to get some sleep before that because it's going to be a long day.
Yeah, because you have to count votes till like 2 o'clock tomorrow morning, don't you?
Yep, it's going to be it'll be essentially estimated from 7 o'clock tomorrow morning to 11 o'clock tomorrow night.
Yeah. So
Dang.
big day. Well,
Indeed.
it's probably not a bad spot to leave it anyway if you want, Julian. But
That's fine. I was just going to say they've gone down the stairs, and this is what's going to happen.
Yeah, we want to see the picture. Woo.
Oh, cliffhanger.
Let me close.
Is it lava?
No.
That's good. That's a good start.
Where did that token information go? It's somewhere on
Rocks fall.
Water.
So yeah. Why can't I get that token information? Oh, where is it? It's there we go.
Behind you. hit
No,
the
it was being really funny. Okay. There, as you descend the stairs, you realise ahead of you, in this room, Hypatia and Vash, is a statue. It seems to be made of grey marble. Seems to be wearing noble finery. Its hands are clasped in front of it, holding a small, glowing gemstone. It appears to be humanish, but something isn't quite right about it. Almost like, deep fake kind of stuff. It looks slightly, the proportions aren't quite right. The face doesn't look quite right. It looks off. As you get to the base of the stairs, the statue suddenly begins to shout as its mouth moves. I don't know if any of you can speak this language. Any of you? Let's have a look.
Probably not.
Excuse me. No, you don't speak it. I'm pretty certain Vash doesn't speak it.
the chant, trade, talk, divine language.
Yep, Vash doesn't speak it. Hypatia doesn't
Old
speak
law.
it. Nope.
High Elven.
No, neither of
Oh.
those.
Deep scan.
None of that.
Northern Manish.
Not that. I should have checked this before the game started. That would have been the smart thing to do, wouldn't it? Ellen doesn't speak it.
I doubt Nevin or Sean would speak it.
Nope.
It's not Stone Speak. We're good.
No. I'll just check the NPCs.
Assuming it's not Goblin.
No, it is not. Oh, that's right. It has White Hand.
Yeah.
And Robin has halfling whistling.
And that has Sylvan and Fae, if that
Yeah,
matters.
I'm pretty certain it is none of them. And Latoad speaks the languages that Shiro can speak. Alright. It starts yelling at blah 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 really loudly. And then it cuts across to trade talk. Travel no further. Call out your business or perish.
Mm.
Do you want to finish it
Cool.
there?
Yep.
Yep.
But we need to call out our business.
So
You
you can
little
vote
shit.
for MVPs, please.
I mean, I feel like it's going to be obvious.
Character.
I have how many of them so far? 4 of them. 4 votes, 5 votes, 6 votes, 7 votes. You just vote for the character. Canto. So hang on a second. If you want to see who plays what character, I'll put you all. Back there.
Aha.
So you have to vote for the primary character anyway. You can't
Yep.
vote for the secondary ones.
And you can tell because the tokens are the same colour, so
Yes,
that makes it easier too.
Very true.
except for Caradwin because that was Craig's character. I haven't changed the token for that one. All right,
Yep.
so 1, 2, 3, 4. Shiro 5. Shiro gets MVP, and runner-up will be Hypatia. Hypatia, do you
Nice.
wish to have a blessing or XP?
I might actually take the blessing for a change.
Cool. All right, so that will be a blessing for 2 of you. Minor blessings. Show. Let's give it a shuffle. I haven't shuffled it for a while. Deal. 1, 2, sure, and also 2 Zelmarro. Deal. There you go.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, cool. Session
Into
done.
effect.
Thank you for another great
Oh.
one.
Success.
Yes, thank you, Grail, thank you guys. I'm sorry, I'm just going to head off.
No,
But
that's
yes,
fine.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
good luck.
Totally worth it.
See you around.
Enjoy tomorrow. Today.
Yeah.
yes, everyone loves voting.
Alright.
Hey,
Well, it's better than not voting. Let's put it simply.
indeed.
Oh.